Hi there, I'm Peter. Welcome to your new best friend. I'm so excited to be able to release the very first video today with the lovely Miss Debbie. The whole point of this channel is to be able to talk to people who can share us their experiences, their stories, their wisdom, and for us to be able to become friends with them. I don't think that's going to be any challenge at all with Miss Debbie. Let's get started.
Cozy on a couch with a fellow in a long time. Isn't this special? Monday mornings can be good.
Here we are cozy on the couch
Aren't
together.
we now?
Oh my. Well, I'm thrilled.
I bet you are. Don't get too excited here.
Keep it calm. Maintain. This is my new friend Debbie. And I'm going to say new friend is a bit of misleading because how long have we known each other?
40 years.
40
30?
years. Not a bad guess.
30?
25.
25.
Yeah, 2000. July
Okay.
2000 is when I
25.
took over
Okay.
the park. Do you remember the very first time that we met?
Yes, you came to my front door and I handed you muffins on a tray.
That's exactly right. Which was an excellent introduction to what.
Well,
a
I happened
decent
to
and
be
kind
baking,
and fine
so I got
person.
a tray and fixed it.
That's right. So you have lived here in Shady Acres Mobile Home Park for
1976.
wow. So that's coming up on 50 years.
And when we came here, there were only 2 mobile homes in this loop.
Okay.
So I think I'm now the oldest one for being here.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
There's so the other
Steve and Libby were here.
Steve and Libby were the only other people here.
Up right up to there where Linda is now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And there was one elderly person, but he passed away.
That has happened
Oh,
occasionally. Well, the other name that I was thinking of, who they're not still here, the Doheny's, but
No,
their
they're
daughter
Yes.
is still in
Is
that
still
house, and that
yes.
was at one point her daughter was there too, and so
Oh,
there was
really?
a point where, and she had a child, so that was Doheny, daughter, granddaughter,
4 generations.
in the park.
Wow.
To catch people up who don't have any background on this at all, because Debbie is the first person here in the park that I've had the opportunity to have a conversation with. This is a mobile home park. This is a place called Shady Acres that I bought in 2000, so I've had it for now 25 years.
Yeah.
Which is the longest I've ever done anything in my life. And the first day that I came here, this was a day or two before we signed the papers and closed on the transaction. The previous owner, Steve and Betsy took me around to knock on everybody's doors and introduce me to all the people. And one of the very first people that I had the opportunity, the delight to meet was Debbie. I'm not putting last names in because why should anybody know how to scam you at any point down the line? Thinking of you. I'm not even going to tell them my last name.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. And Debbie brought muffins to the door.
I
and
did.
was very gracious and very thoughtful. So at that point, and you had been here, you were one of, at that point already, the longest tenured people in the park, which was built in 70, 71, 72.
Yes.
So you had known the Browns since they had taken over, which would have been...
I was here prior to them.
Yeah.
When Maynard
80s.
Waite.
Exactly.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your memory of that? What is that? How's it been here? I mean, you've been here for 50 years. What's the experience been like?
It has been wonderful. Every place has their ups and downs. But what is nice is that people look out for others. And since I lost my husband last year, it's very different to live alone. I left home when I was 19 to get married. I actually was that young at one point. And now I'll be going on 74.
Wow. So 19 to 74 is how long you were together, which is
50. When I was 52 years, we were together. I started in 1969.
Wow. I was born in 66. Both excellent years.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about the wedding. How was, what do you remember?
Everything.
Yeah.
It was the best day. It was a beautiful, beautiful summer day. And it rained in the morning, so it washed away all troubles. That's what my grandma told me.
That's great.
And then the sun came out as we were going to the cars. And it was a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. And there were about 190 people there.
Wow. Big families?
Yes.
Okay.
And lots of hometown friends. And we were Oneonta grow up,
Okay.
So.
Where was it?
Right at the Red Door Church in Oneonta.
Okay. Beautiful.
Still go there.
Beautiful.
4 generations.
Okay.
History of the church. And this has been a very good life here. It's peaceful and quiet, generally speaking.
For the most part.
Well, sometimes when you live close to people, you have to learn how to be gracious.
Sometimes the other people have the bigger lesson to learn.
Yes, they do. But they don't generally end up staying long.
They do not stay long. And that's essentially my job.
But it's very comfortable here. And now I truly have over here the very best neighbors I've ever had. Yeah. After I lost Bob. Yeah. They came right over and took care of me. Made sure I wasn't alone all the time. And they have a family, of younger kids that are now teenagers and now out of the house even. Watched them all grow up. Mm-hmm. And I'm like the grandmother over here. And that's how they regard me.
That's fantastic.
And they come to visit when they're upset. Yeah. They come to visit
Is
when...
that right?
Yes. In fact, it just happened 3 nights ago.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Without any personal details, give an idea how that
He wanted
went.
For someone to listen that wasn't upset. And he said, I just love sharing my stuff because you really listen.
That's true.
And I thought that was lovely.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah. No, I mean...
Now he's over 6 feet tall.
Is that right? And this is their youngest son who had medical issues when they first got here.
Oh, yes.
I remember. And there's been progress.
Well, he came in a wheelchair and was not able to get around.
Okay.
He was 3.
I remember. And what was the diagnosis? Do you remember?
Yes, he had cancer.
Ay.
And he went through more procedures and difficult times, chemotherapy at home and at Albany Med. And he would toddle in and come and sit on my lap, and I'd say, "How are you?" "I'm fine." With the best attitude I've ever seen. Right out of the mouths of babes. Yeah. That's true.
So now he's...
Now he's 6 feet tall. He's 14.
I didn't think he was over 18, but...
No, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been here quite that long, so that would be 11 years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have guessed that it was 11. I would have guessed they were like maybe 8 years at this point, but...
I thought less than that, but they're truly wonderful. And I have Bree right across the street, and I certainly have Agnes, and she's retired like I am. Yeah. So if we need something, they are always there. Yeah.
This is, for people who don't know, there are 49 units in the park, and this is not a conversation about the park at all. This is a conversation about your life. But this is the original loop, which is a road that just goes that way and only has 8 houses on it, 4 houses per side.
Yes.
So this was the very first part of the park to get developed, and because... And the other loop is 35, 40 houses, something like that.
So much bigger.
So much more traffic goes that way, and this is a little neighborhood within a neighborhood.
Yes.
and has always stayed calmer and been characterized by just good neighborliness, I feel like.
For the most part,
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so
That's
lucky
true.
in that regard. Lucky for me,
Lucky
all
for
around.
us.
Yeah, it's been a blessing really to.
Oh, yes. And the trees and the fresh air and being down by the cove. And it's peaceful and quiet, but
Yeah.
yet there are people here.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
So you're not on your own at a time when it would be very difficult to be on your own.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So.
And you guys, when you bought this house originally, so you were married at 19
Mm-hmm.
and moved in here immediately?
No, we had a tiny, tiny little apartment.
Okay.
A kitchen with a table that only could fit 2 people.
Uh-huh.
We didn't own a lamp. I got one for my birthday that year.
All right.
From my twin brother.
Do you still have it?
In my dining room.
Right?
Yes, I could. It's a Fenton milk glass lamp.
All right.
And he said, "Well, you didn't have a lamp, so I bought you a pretty one."
Bob said that.
No, my brother.
Oh, your brother. Okay.
Yes, my twin brother. So, yeah, and this is home. It's comfy, cozy. We're not formal people at all, but we do know how to act sometimes. But it's very comfortable, and it's very welcoming here.
It absolutely has always been.
Because when we moved in, the entire side this way was total gravel.
Okay.
There was nothing there.
Not even that next home site?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
They didn't have the plumbing in there, or they must have had the water main would have had
I
all
don't-
the stub ups.
I imagine.
Yeah.
But and Bob and I, we sowed the seeds and grew our own lawn, and my dad came up and helped us build a driveway, and Bob put the skirting on.
Wow.
And my awning, my boys in the family came up and put that up for us. And then when Bob was so disabled, my 3 boys in the family came up and surprised me on Saturday and said, "Okay, now we're going to build a ramp." 3 fellows, one was not a one was a carpenter, my youngest brother, and then the other 2, one was a brother-in-law who was age 22 at the time, and my other one runs a fuel company. And they built probably the best ramp I've ever seen outdoors.
It's terrific. Yeah,
It's
did a great
terrific.
job. And that was maybe 3-4 years ago.
That was probably 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yes, and Bob could no longer use his limbs as good as he should.
He was still walking though. He had the. Was this it? Is that the?
Well, we went from a wheelchair to a walker to just double canes.
Okay, so he got better.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this was just something so handy that he didn't have to struggle with steps. And it's fabulous.
It's very solid. Yeah. It's well protected by the awning, so
By
it
the
doesn't
awning,
get
yes.
weather on it. So
And
it's
they
gonna
did
last
that as
longer.
well.
Oh, they built the awning.
They did, yes.
Okay.
They did.
Well, that's been there for a while, though, hasn't it?
Well, yes. At least 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So awning predated ramp, but ramp
Yes.
will last forever because it's not getting rained on.
And the
subject
boys
to
make
rain.
sure that it's all cleaned, and they put, I guess shellac. Is that the right word? Or
It
stain
could
it?
be, yeah,
Or weatherproofing and all
yeah.
that.
Polyurethane maybe. Or
Done it
something.
twice already this
Is that
year.
right?
It's all prepared.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still actively maintaining and
Yes.
coming over and helping you.
And my niece
Yeah.
came up and put another coat on.
Eventually.
When you're the grandma, you see.
Yeah, you get some benefits. And you're very close to your family. You have deep, long-standing ties. You see them often. They fill your life.
If I don't speak with at least one or two every day, I get worried.
It's a bad day. Yeah.
It's a bad day.
Sure.
I'm never without them. Never.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
It certainly is.
What was it like being a twin?
Fabulous.
Okay.
I was never alone.
Yeah.
I have never felt alone until after Bob died.
Yeah.
And I did not know what that feeling was like.
Wow.
Never experienced it.
If you think about it, yeah, all the way back to...
We were 7 minutes apart when we were born. And when we played together in the house. We had a standing chalkboard. We did everything. We went all the way through school together, same classes.
Did you have a secret language that other people didn't understand?
Sort of.
Okay.
Sometimes it was just a look. Sometimes it was just a nod, like, it's okay, or whatever. And when I was ill in the hospital many years ago, he was also experiencing,
your symptoms.
Yeah, very much.
Of the two of you, was there one who leaned on the other more or provided more support? Or...
No, we were equal.
Okay.
We were equal.
Yeah. And how did your brother die? I don't mean to upset. But...
No. He's in heaven, and I know that. So that gives me great comfort. He did not, he died when he was alone in his home. He had a coronary. And it was right before his daughter's graduation party.
Oh.
No one could get a hold of him.
And that's how they found him. And do you still feel connected?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how does that, how does that work?
That's kind of a nice thing.
Sure.
Because I'm still never really alone.
Sure.
Because they're right here, both of them.
Yeah.
Bob and my brother.
So for instance, today, what kind of support have you gotten, or what kind of contact have you had? Or
oh my goodness. In fact, his children and their own children, they called me up and said, we have a surprise. Get your suitcase out, which I just did.
Okay.
We're leaving Friday.
Oh,
This Friday.
This Friday.
Yes, at 2 p.m. We're
Okay.
going to go to Maine.
Excellent.
And Bob and I took 57 trips to Maine.
Is that right?
And that was where we were going to renew our vows at 50 years.
Yeah.
But he was not able to travel, so we did it here.
Okay.
And he is going to just have his ashes, and he will be in some small little area near the ocean.
Nice. And did you go to the same place every year?
Every year.
Okay.
And then we ventured out to different things to do in Maine, and we've traveled a lot in
Excellent.
Maine.
Yeah. I went for the first time.
Isn't it beautiful?
It really it's staggering, yeah.
Oh.
It's really something.
Well, we went as children.
Wow.
My brother, we had a little camper that Dad attached to the car. As what, I don't know what they're called, little camper.
Like a pop-up?
Yes,
Okay.
it flipped out.
Okay.
And we had a terrible thunderstorm and the lightning and all that, and it tipped the camper over.
Wow.
And Dave and I have visions of here's Dad running around in his underwear, tipping us back over. And we talked about that. We were probably 10 or 12.
Sure.
So we remember.
Yeah.
And building a campfire, not a grill, but a campfire.
And you cooked dinner over the campfire?
Oh, everything.
Wow.
We did everything there.
Is this near the coast?
On the coast.
Oh, wow. So you were looking at the ocean and the...
lived there when we were on vacation.
So how long would you go for?
Sometimes maybe less than a week.
Okay.
But over many of the years, we took, I think, just about every niece and nephew.
Okay.
Several times. Once there were just like 3 or 4, and sometimes we all got together and there was 10 or 12.
Nice big crowd.
Oh.
Card games, board games. tag.
Oh, yes. A scavenger hunt once.
Nice.
Oh, that was fun.
Who won?
Guess who won?
You did. Of course you did. I wouldn't interview the loser of the scavenger hunt.
No. I won. Thank you so much. I should get a trophy for it, but that's okay.
We'll see what we can do.
Oh, that would be lovely.
And that is just part one of a 3-part interview. I don't want any of these videos to be intimidatingly long, but she's a delight. We'll see you next time.